Welcome back to our broadcast here on RioSportsLive.com, and I'm at Bogus Stadium in Harlingen, Texas. We're in the first half. Harlingen South taking on McHi. Neither team has scored a goal yet in this regional quarterfinal action. McHi on the defense on the backside, being pressured by Harlingen South. They'll center it, but no one there. Goalie comes out to make the play for the Lady Bulldogs. We appreciate the patience on those that are watching the game back home. We are trying to get things set here. I think I scheduled it to end a lot sooner than what this game is going to end, my friends. But I think everything's set now. And the ball now back in the defensive end. Again, the wind is blowing into the face of the McHi goalie for the first half of this game. These teams played last year in this same quarterfinal game at the regionals, and it was a 1-0 game that McHi ended up winning. Lady Bulldogs advanced to the regional semifinals. Both teams capable of securing a victory here again and would be considered a formidable challenge next week when they play in San Antonio in the regional semifinals. Appreciate you again watching the game here on RioSportsLive.com. I think we've got everything set now as we are in motion with Harlingen South in the white uniforms. A lot of traffic over there on that far side of the field. Nothing doing on any true shots on goal thus far. The goalies have watched as the defense is controlled. This will be a throw-in deep in the McHi side of the field. Carolyn Grinham will put it in play. Puts that in front of the net. Ricochets off a couple of defenders. The Lady Bulldogs trying to get it out, but the South Hawks push it forward. Now the ball comes out. Lady Hawks maintain control of the ball. Andrea Soto to the left side. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll be McHi ball. We'll send it the other way. 29 minutes, 15 seconds left here in this first half of play. Lady Bulldogs with a high throw, and anything up high in the air is going to be affected by the wind here. And at the midfield area, it goes out of bounds, and so it will be Harlingen South ball. Priscilla Cantuela will put this one into play. Now coming over to assist as well. Cantuela will be making an appearance in this game. Now the Lady Hawks bring Hannah Kelly down. Kelly will put a foot on this. Send that deep down the zone near the goal. Goalie makes the play. 28 minutes, 37 seconds left here in the first half. Thanks again for joining us here on RioSportsLive.com. Regional quarterfinal soccer action. Lady Bulldogs push the ball downfield. Easily defended by the Lady Hawks. The ball goes out of bounds again. Throw in coming up for McHi. Melody Saldana will put it in play. Meanwhile, we have a substitute checking in the game for the Lady Bulldogs. As defender, Victoria Solo will have a seat on the bench. Lady Hawks intercept that pass. Push the ball back to the middle of the field. Easily contained there. Lady Bulldogs will get it right back. Adam McCallan with the ball in the middle of the field. That's Lemus. Lemus with a pass to the left side. Defended nicely by the Lady Hawk defense. You wondered coming into this game if either team would take any chances early on to try to get out in front with a quick goal or rely on the strong, stingy defense that has played so well throughout the season for both of these teams. Lady Bulldogs with the ball. Emily Gerwitz in the game. Pass it off. Now ball in the center of the field. Taken away by the Lady Hawks. They'll clear it back to the midfield area. Tracking it down is Anna Kelly. Kelly for the Lady Bulldogs. Defended by Carolyn Granum, who comes over, and Granum deflects that off of Kelly. It'll be Lady Hawk ball on the sideline. 27 minutes, 2 seconds left here in the first half. Scoreless ball game. Last year it came down to the final minutes of regulation. Substitution checks in for Harlingen South. They'll bring in Gabriela Velazquez, and she'll replace Carolyn Granum, who has a seat on the bench. Lady Hawks try to throw that one inbounds. It's off of Lady Hawk, and so it will be McHi ball. Soccer action, we are trying to put it into place, or we've got additional soccer coverage coming, my friends, at the regional semifinal level. which takes place next week. And already we've got boys and girls teams from this region in position to be in the semifinals of the Class 4, 5, and 6 level. And in some cases, both semifinal games will have representation on the boys and the girls side coming out of the RGV. Lady Bulldogs push the ball down the center of the field. A good pass to the right side, but a quick double team stalls Myra Ramirez. Ramirez tried to keep it in play. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for McHi deep on the defensive side of the Lady Hawks side of the field. Fans watching the game on social media, be sure you share the link. As the Lady Hawks try to clear this one out, they do so nicely. McHi now with the ball. Emily Gerwitz delivers one out of bounds. It'll be Harlingen South ball. 25 minutes, 28 seconds left here in this first half of play. Lady Bulldogs trying to control the ball on the sideline. It goes out of bounds. Back near the midfield area. And with 25 minutes, 2 seconds left here in this first half of play, it will be the ball back in the middle of the field. Lady Hawks retain possession. Olivia Olivares pass it off. That's Frida Villanfranca. Villanfranca has it clean taken away by the defense of the Lady Bulldogs. Now quickly pushing the issue. Harlingen South takes it right back. Nice move made in the center of the field. Good defense, though, on the backside of there. Still with the ball. Lady Hawks couldn't get a centering shot on that one. Lady Bulldogs control it. Back in the middle of the field, they'll have the ball. Lady Bulldogs allow the defense to set back up and the offense at well. And now they'll push the ball forward. Trying the far side of the field with 24 minutes, 12 seconds left here in the first half of play. That pass too far. Picked off, though. Lady Bulldogs back with the ball. Moving the ball down towards the goal. Shot on goal is in. And a goal for the Lady Bulldogs makes it a 1-0 game. It comes with 23:59 to go here in this first half of play. And that goal was scored by the Lady Bulldogs. So we'll take a look at the Lady Bulldogs scored with the ball. Moving the ball down towards the goal. Shot on goal is in. That's going to be Melanie Saldana who puts it into play and in the net for the 1-0 lead. 23:59 left here in this first half of play. 1-0 McHi on top. Alex Pena waiting for me to lose my voice saying goal. May happen, I don't know. There was a goal right there, my friend. Bulldogs now on the pressure again. Work the ball to the left-hand side. Off balance pass. Lady Hawks take it back. 1-0 ball game. Will that be enough? It was enough last year at this round for the Lady Bulldogs to secure the victory and move forward. Now the Lady Bulldogs back on the attack. Zoe Flores had the ball. Get it back outside. Taken away by the Lady Hawks. Harlingen South with the ball. Taken right back away by the Lady Bulldogs. Down the sideline. Working this defense now, which has given up an early goal here in this first half of play. Lady Bulldogs back on the attack, but the Lady Hawks are there. Most every player back deep now towards the goal area, about the 12-yard mark outside the goal crease, are most of the Lady Hawks. 1-0 game on the goal by Melanie Saldana, a freshman midfielder for the McHi Lady Bulldogs. Jacqueline Lemus with the ball. Out of bounds it goes. Lady Hawks will get it. Clarissa Gonzalez will put this into play. Substitution back in the game. Caroline Granum checks into the game for the Lady Hawks. 22 minutes, 17 seconds left here in this first half of play. Lady Hawks will inbound the ball. It goes out of bounds. And so just on the McHi side of the midfield area, they'll throw it back in play again. Defended nicely, once again, by the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Hawks had it for a moment, then taken away easily by Zoe Flores. 21 minutes, 52 seconds left here in this first half of play. Someone asked, is Coach Arney still coaching? Yes, Patrick Arney still the head coach for the McHi Lady Bulldogs, who are on top in this game 1-0 here in the first half. Lady Hawks of Harlingen South trying to answer that first half goal. Get it forward, but 3 defenders back there by the time Granum puts a touch on that ball. Into the area for Lopez. Back to Granum, tries to center that. It goes beyond the goal and out of bounds. 21 minutes, 16 seconds left here in this first half of play. Single goal scored by the Lady Bulldogs. This one down the sideline. Lady Bulldogs watch it go out of bounds. It'll be Harlingen South ball. Show you that goal again that was scored earlier here in this game. The only goal, though, Lady scored by the Lady Bulldogs. And here moving it is. The ball down towards the goal. Shot on goal is in. To give us and a goal for the Lady Bulldogs. Harlingen South with the ball. Center that one deep down the field, deflected by the defense, and over the net it goes. Headed last by a Lady Hawk, says the referee, and 20 minutes, 29 seconds to go in this first half. Lady Bulldogs still with the lead and now the ball. This one sails downfield. Headed out by the Lady Hawks, and now they'll have to get back defensively. McAllen has already shown they can turn the offense on in a hurry. Now they've got the ball in the middle of the field. Nice dribbling between the defenders. Good pass. Now they've got numbers on the left-hand side. Lady Bulldogs looking for that second goal. Nothing doing. Taken away nicely by the Lady Hawk defense, and back they come. Ball back to the middle of the field. Lady Hawks now take it away, trying to get some numbers against the defense. Push the ball down the left-hand side, trying to use the speed of Caroline Granum. Nothing doing. The goalie gets out to that ball nicely. 19 minutes, 38 seconds left here in the half. Goalie today for the Lady Bulldogs is Lexi Gonzalez, a sophomore. Thus far, she's been unchallenged for the most part against this Lady Hawk offense. Lady Hawks now will try to center this to Granum. Granum has a little space, pushes the ball to the far side of the field, no one there, and it'll easily go out of bounds. McHi will take over. 19 minutes, 8 seconds left here in the first half. Want to thank you again for watching our coverage of high school soccer regional quarterfinals from Bogus Stadium in Harlingen, Texas tonight. We also have baseball coverage tonight as well. That ball out in front of the goal area. A lot of contact, and then secondary contact, and the official comes over to have a look. The initial contact, Caroline Granum ran into the goalkeeper as that ball was up in the air. And then a defender came over and knocked Granum to the ground. So the official sorting it out now. And he will give the ball to the Lady Bulldogs. Incidental contact, says the official. Lady Hawks now trying to get the ball back on the offensive end. Good ball handling by Weston Henderson, though, for the Lady Bulldogs. Push it to the far side of the field. Bulldogs space the field nicely when they attack. Lady Hawks try to take it away. It goes out of bounds. Saved back in. And now out, says the officials. So the Lady Bulldogs will throw it in with a 1-0 lead. That goal, if you're just joining us, scored by Melanie Saldana. For McAllen, came at 29:35 of the first half of play. That ball down in the defensive end. Now taken away by the Lady Bulldogs, looking for some numbers on the far side. They'll push the ball to the right-hand side. Good dribbling That's Weston Henderson. Henderson tried to pass it. It's deflected out of bounds. Good defense played by Bianca Martinez of Harlingen South. Lady Hawks try to clear the ball, at least to the midfield area. They do so. Ball headed out of bounds. It will be Harlingen South ball. And that'll allow the defense to get back for the Lady Bulldogs of McHi. A high pass taken away. Lady Bulldogs with the ball. Henderson passes it further back. Hannah Kelly. Kelly chased defensively by Clarice Gonzalez. Pass it off. Still on the defensive end for the Lady Bulldogs. And they can be ever so patient now with this 1-0 lead. Spread the field and make the Lady Hawks chase. Take precious time off the clock. And yes, even at 16:45 left in the first half, time can be an essence in a 1-0 game. Offsides called that time against the Lady Bulldogs. And with 16:34 to go in the first half, it will be Harlingen South ball out of bounds. We appreciate you joining us for the coverage here on RioSportsLive.com. Coming up at halftime, we'll play some of the sponsors that have assisted in bringing playoff coverage. As yes, again, the way the rules work with the UIL and their broadcast partners, they attach a nice little $200 fee to the broadcast of each and every playoff game. At the soccer level, we managed to get one in, but we also managed to now secure the funding to get next week semifinal and any potential final games from the Rio Grande Valley in soccer playoff. So watch our website for additional information on the broadcast coming up. We've got some blockbuster softball games coming up as well next week, including Tuesday night. I'll tell you about that in a minute. Lady Hawks with the ball, and on the offensive end, can't get anything centered. Ball goes out of bounds. They'll have a nice chance at a throw-in. With 15:24 left here in this first half of play. Lady Hawks have shown the capability of putting this ball right on the front of the goal off these throw-ins. Here it is up high, right to the goalie this time, and easily sneered by Lexi Gonzalez. She'll let the players clear the field and now put it into play with a high booming kick to the middle of the field. Takes a high bounce. Harlingen South with it. On the offense for the Lady Hawks, Sarah Perez, a midfielder. Pass it off. Now with the ball, Sandra Lopez has it taken away. And here come the Lady Bulldogs of McHi with a 1-0 lead. 14:45 left here in this first half. Contact occurs at the midfield area. That will give the ball back to McHi. As the Lady Bulldogs, who scored the only game here in this, or the only goal of this game, trying to make that stick. Taking their time to the right side with the ball. That's Giselle Soto. Soto with a pass off. Weston Henderson clears it to the far side of the field. Now back to the center. Work it to Ava Alaniz. Alaniz trying to work past the defense, but Mallory Granum stands her ground. Ball back outside to Jacqueline Lemus. Lemus looks with a pass to Sophia Soto to the left side. Now they've got a shot right on goal. And picked off there by the Harlingen South Lady Hawks goalkeeper. Good play on that one. That was a shot right on goal by the Lady Bulldogs. 1-0 game. Ball goes down the field. Throw in coming up for the Lady Hawks. They'll have to wait for players to get down here in order to set up a true scoring chance. Which again, with the wind blowing the way it is, it will assist the Lady Hawks. Throw this ball up across the field. It will veer towards the goal with the assistance of the wind. That one goes to the defense. Picked back out there by Granum. Granum with a shot, deflected. Ball loose in front. Picked off by the Lady Bulldogs. Taken right back by the Lady Hawks. And now each team exchanges possession. Down the sideline, out of bounds it goes. Harlingen South will have it. Mike Buck watching from a baseball game. Appreciate you watching here on the social media side of things. We got our numbers in from YouTube for this last month. 57,000 minutes watched on YouTube videos of RioSportsLive.com, my friends. And we appreciate each and every one of you who have been watching our games on the website, on Facebook Live, on Roku television, on Apple TV. That one goes wide, picked off there by the goalie for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. Veronica Pena Perez also watching from a baseball game. Hey, that's what this is all about. Give you a chance. There's a lot of contact there. And they will call that against Harlingen South. And meanwhile, I'll call a quick timeout to assist to a player down on the field. Back after this. This is RealSportsLive.com. The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today. Back here after the timeout, Harlingen South Lady Hawks, Carolyn Granum goes off the field. She appears to be okay. And so it will be McHi ball. 12 minutes, 6 seconds left here in this first half. Lady Bulldogs will throw it in. Down the sideline into traffic. Kept alive, right? Pinballs off a couple of players. Out of bounds it goes. And with 11:54 remaining here in the first half, Lady Bulldogs will have it. Again, if you're just joining us, here's our only goal thus far of this game. Back with the ball. It came moving the ball down towards the goal. Shot on goal is in. Melanie Saldana. And a goal for the Lady Bulldogs to make it a 1-0 game. Lady Bulldogs with the ball. 11:33 to go in the first half, taken away by the Lady Hawks. But quickly the defense turns it to offense for the Lady Bulldogs. Push it to the far side of the field. Paola Alvarez had it for a moment. Back out it goes. Ava Alanis will track that down. Alanis gives up some ground to the middle of the field. Gets it to Jacqueline Lemus. Lemus with a pass. That's intercepted by the Lady Hawks, but there's plenty of defense back for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Hawks will now try to get the numbers evened up as the ball goes out of bounds. 10:57 left here in the first half. Those watching here on RealSportsLive.com, if you're watching on social media, be sure you pass the word out to other fans who may not know this game's going on. I know there's a lot of other action around the region with tons of softball and baseball and other soccer playoff games going on. There are fans at other games that could at least peek in at this one and get a chance to see what's happening here. Lady Hawks with the ball. Down the side they go in the direction of Olivia Oliveras. Has it taken away. It rolls towards goalie Lexi Gonzalez. Easily picks that off. Nearing the 10-minute mark here of the first half. McAllen with the 1-0 lead. Lady Bulldogs take it over again. Down the far side of the field goes Paola Alvarez. Back out to Alanis. Alanis tries to get past the defense. Clean taken away by Harlingen South. No numbers back there, but good speed by Mallory Granum could erase some of those numbers. She waits now. Puts the ball near the middle of the field, and good defense played by the Lady Bulldogs yet again. Clear the field across the way. near the bench of the Lady Hawks with 9:30 to go in the first half. They'll throw it in. Good defense again, played this time by Serena Cervantes. Lady Hawks tried to get it downfield further. Referee will allow the ball to the Lady Hawks. Quick throw in here. They could put something together. They'll put it near the goal, headed out. Near the back row, out of bounds it goes, and we'll have a corner kick coming up. Corner kick coming up for the Lady Hawks. Chance to tie this game here with a goal. This ball towards the center of the net. Over the goal it goes. And out of bounds. Give the ball back to the Lady Bulldogs. That was an opportunity that time for the Lady Hawks to tie this game. 8:23 left here in the half. Tomorrow, no games on RealSportsLive.com, but Tuesday we'll be covering softball. A couple of games already picked up. And another baseball game, I'm certain, will be underway. Lady Hawks with the soccer ball here. Mallory Grenham. Right into the teeth of the defense. Taken away by Hannah Kelly. Now retaken by Clarissa Gonzalez. Down the far side for Lady Hawks. Chance to center here. Good defensive recovery by Kelly. Out of bounds it goes. And a corner kick coming up for the Lady Hawks. Stephanie Torres will put this ball in play. Clock running, 7:35 left here in the first half. Wind right in the face of goalie Lexi Gonzalez. So this ball, if it's high enough, has a chance for the Lady Hawks. Near the center, off the hands of Gonzalez. No one there for the rebound for the Lady Hawks. They maintain control of the ball. To that far side, a lot of contact there. They keep it alive. Granham now from the corner. The whistle blows. Whistle blows and a free kick coming up for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. As that was a late whistle. Granham had cleared the defender and had made her way to the side by the time the whistle blows. Penalty kick coming up. Chance here for the Lady Hawks to tie the game. Mallory Granham with 7:03 left here in the first half with a chance to knot us up. Gonzalez at goal. Granham waits as the wind blows the ball again. Our only goal thus far was scored by Melanie Saldana. Granham with a chance to tie it up for the Lady Hawks. Makes the play. And it's in the net. Ties the game at 1 apiece on a goal for the Lady Hawks. Mallory Granham scores the goal. Ties us up at 1 apiece. We got a new ball game. Our only goal thus far was scored by Melanie Saldana. Take a look at the goal here for you. Our only goal thus far was scored by Melanie Saldana. Granham with a chance to tie it up for the Lady Hawks. Makes the play. There it is. And it's in the net. Tying goal right there by Granham. Ties the game at 1 apiece on a goal for the Lady Hawks. We'll be back after this on RealSportsLive.com.
Worried about going to the dentist? Don't worry. It doesn't have to be that way. We know just how you feel. Sure, it can feel a little scary. Still no? Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff are here for you. Make an appointment online Monday through Friday and open late Tuesday and Thursday till 8 p.m. From chipped or missing teeth to discoloration, we offer the latest techniques to correct all your cosmetic problems. We've been treating our patients like family for over 30 years.
We are back here, and action resumes. Harlingen South, after tying the game, now pushing the offense down the sideline with 5:53 left here in this first half of play. 1-1 your score in this regional quarterfinal. And already that's twice as many goals as was scored between these two teams in last year's quarterfinal game at the regional level, which was won by the Lady Bulldogs 1-0. Lady Hawks entering the game. Caroline Granum checks back in the game. She was shaken up earlier. It was her sister Mallory Granum that netted the goal that tied this game here in this first half. Lady Hawks will throw it in. Granum puts that ball deep, deflected by the defense. Nice job there, but there's Mallory Granum. Then defended well by Alanis. Alanis tries to take it away. Granum stays her position, and the whistle blows. Stopping play with 4:53 remaining here in the first half. Free kick coming up for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South, who really didn't put the panic button on after giving up that goal. They stuck with the game plan, methodically moving the ball downfield, took advantage of the corner kick and the deflection, and then on the penalty, netted the goal. Lady Hawks put this one in play. Reiniger puts it right on goal. Gonzalez is there. 4:23 and counting here in the first half. Lady Bulldogs back on the offense. Alanis centers it. Zoe Flores has some space. Pushes it further downfield. They'll race ahead, but the goalie comes out easily for Harlingen South. Makes the play with 4:06 to go here in this first half of play. Ball near the midfield area. Lots of defense back there for the Lady Bulldogs. Giselle Soto drifts it further back, gets it back on this close side of the field here in front of the Harlingen South bench and couldn't control it. Out of bounds it goes. Lady Hawks quickly try to set up an offensive play, but nothing doing. Defense takes over for the Lady Bulldogs. Right back on an exchange. Lady Hawks have it. Pushing it left side and out of bounds it goes. 3:31 left here in the first half of play. Our coverage of high school soccer coming your way here on a Friday night from Bogus Stadium in Harlingen, Texas. That one goes out of bounds. Lady Hawks will inbound the ball. Caroline Granum to throw this one in. Again, wind could help her right here. Puts it up high. Nice defense that time by the Lady Bulldogs. Headed out to Ava Alanis. Alanis spaces it far side of the field. Taken away by the Lady Hawks. From the right side, Granum puts a shot on goal. Picked off by Gonzalez. Deflects it out. A direct shot on goal with 2:44 left here in the first half. As the Lady Hawks looked to gain the lead off of that shot. Corner kick coming up for the Lady Hawks. Good goalkeeping that time by Gonzalez, a sophomore goalkeeper for the Lady Bulldogs. They had to wait for the ball to be retrieved deep beyond the goal. At this stadium, clock running with 2:15 left here in the half on the clock. Wind will assist this kick. For the Lady Hawks, they'll put it in play near the goal, over the goal, and out of bounds it goes. From that corner kick, if you put it too near the face of the goal, out of the gate, the wind will blow it as it did there, back over the goal, without a chance for it to curl back in. Minute 46 left here in the half. See how the two teams elect to play now. Sometimes a goal scored in this particular time of the game can make the difference. And so teams tend to drift back further and further defensively. You don't see too many chances taken on the offensive end. Throw in coming up for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. And again, they've shown the ability to put this ball right out in front of the goal. from here. Good strong throw in, but deflected defensively by Hannah Kelly. Easily kicks that out of bounds. Deeper down the sideline, though, a better angle for the Lady Hawks to throw this one in. Granum quickly wants to put this in play. We're under a minute to go in the first half. That's a high throw. Off the rebound, they couldn't get a shot. Lady Bulldogs clear it. Back out it goes to Bianca Martinez. Martinez sails it high, looking for Granum to the right side. Out of bounds it goes. 42 seconds left here in the first half of play. Corner kick coming up for the Lady Hawks. One more chance to maybe put one in the net with the wind at their back. 28 seconds left from the corner kick for the Lady Hawks. This one in play. Out in front of the goal. Deflected out by the defense. Good job by the Lady Bulldogs again. 14 seconds left in the half. Bulldogs will clear it to the middle of the field. To the sideline it goes, out of bounds. And that should take us to the halftime break. Each team scores a goal. McHi scored early on a Melanie Saldana goal, and then it was this goal scored by the Lady Hawks. Our only goal thus far was scored by Melanie Saldana. Kick. Granum with a chance to tie it up for the Lady Hawks. Makes able to put it in, and that ties us up. In the net. And we are ties the game at one apiece on a goal for the Lady Hawks. 10 minutes on the clock. We'll take a break. Watch some of these sponsors, my friends. They are the ones responsible for us being here and bringing you high school soccer tonight on RealSportsLive.com.
Never pay for the showroom. At McHi Furniture, you can buy any of this furniture for 50% off retail. Think about it. 50% off retail at McHi Furniture, 7533 Boca Chica, where you always buy for less.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close
Of wanting
to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease.
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at endpolionow.org.
Back here, RealSportsLive.com. We are at halftime at Bogus Stadium, and thanks again to a man's barbershop, to downtown Harlingen District for San Benito Dentistry, McAllen Teaching, some of the other sponsors that you see here, Mikasa, who are assisting us in bringing you broadcast of sporting events, Rotary Club, also Habitat for Humanity, all helping us with the broadcast here and bringing high school soccer. Could have easily been at another baseball game or a softball game tonight because of the fees involved on the soccer, but we worked diligently at trying to get soccer coverage for you, the fans, And we not only got this one covered, but we're looking like we've got the semifinals and into the finals on the region covered for you here on RioSportsLive.com. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get you set. Talk about the first half goals after this.
Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique, collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques, and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture. 7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Worried about going to the dentist? Don't worry. It doesn't have to be that way. We know just how you feel. Sure, it can feel a little scary. Still no? Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff are here for you. Make an appointment online Monday through Friday and open late Tuesday and Thursday till 8 p.m. From chipped or missing teeth to discoloration, we offer the latest techniques to correct all your cosmetic problems. We've been treating our patients like family for over 30 years.
Our only goal thus far was scored by Melanie Saldana. Granum with a chance to tie it up for the Lady Hawks. Makes the play. And it's in the net. Ties the game at 1 apiece on a goal for the Lady Hawks. Three minutes on the clock as the two teams are taking things over here as we are getting set for the second half of play. We do appreciate those that are watching on social media. Be sure you pass the word, share the link, if you will, to the other fans that may be watching games from other venues. Here at Bogus Stadium, 1 apiece. We'll take a quick break. We'll get you set for the second half after this. The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today. We thank you again for joining us here on RioSportsLive.com. The McHi Lady Bulldogs meeting across the way on the far side of the field. Meanwhile, the Lady Hawks make their way onto the field as we are ready for this second half to begin. My wife Dahlia at the camera. Mariano was supposed to come help out. He got called in another direction, so we'll hope he comes into play starting as early as next week. Next Tuesday, or this Tuesday coming up now, I guess. Softball action where we've locked in for Zapata taking on Port Isabel on the road. And we've also got Harlingen South hosting San Benito. And we're trying to figure out where we're going to send crew number 3. And try to get you 3 games on one night over here in this part. Freddie, of course, over on the Real Sports Live Southwest will have games featuring his teams in the Eagle Pass area. And then next week, towards the end of the week, we'll regroup and take a look at soccer action yet again, as the sponsors have assisted in us being able to talk about covering teams in the regional semis from this region, Class 4, Class 5, and Class 6 teams. All will be in the regional semifinals. Harlingen South ball, and away we go to start the second half. As the second half begins, the Lady Bulldogs will now have the wind at their back. Lady Hawks defensively trying to get back. That one goes out of bounds. And just now, the air just kicked on up here. It was nice and toasty when we got up here to Bogus Stadium. Our thanks to Coach Randy Creeders for opening the doors and giving us a chance to be here in the press box to bring you this regional quarterfinal action. A lot of contact there. Whistle blows. 39 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the first half. Free kick coming up for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. On the free kick, this will be into the wind for the Lady Hawks. Short pass into the traffic. Defended nicely by the Lady Bulldogs. They'll clear it. See how they set the offense up from here. Ava Alanis, nice pass in the middle of the field, but taken away. Bianca Martinez drifts it towards Emily Gerwitz for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Bulldogs now on the offensive end of the field near the midfield area. Deflected back. Granum has it. Carolyn Granum for the Lady Hawks. Leaves it on the right side. Gabriela Velazquez makes 2 nice moves, gets a nice pass, has one defender to beat, ricochets off a defender out of bounds. Good handling that time by Velazquez, the senior forward for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Throw in coming in. Caroline Granum has shown great strength on these throw-ins. The sophomore. Fires it towards the net. Off the goalie, loose ball, deflected out of bounds. Missed opportunity for the Lady Hawks that time. Lexi Gonzalez deflected that one. Couldn't control it. No one there for the rebound for the Lady Hawks. They'll get a corner kick, but they just missed a chance to take the lead. Lady Hawks from the far corner for the free kick. Put that one in the middle. A lot of contact, no whistle. Defense clears it for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Hawks will now have to throw it in. 36 minutes, 53 seconds left here in the first half. Each team with a goal in the first half. Neither team has really taken a chance. Everything's been within their system as far as the goal opportunities that have come. Lady Hawks will throw this one in. Granum puts that one near the goal. Headed back out by the defense. Still loose, now taken away by the Lady Bulldogs, and see if they can turn it onto the offense. Look at the speed of Granum trying to track that ball down, but the Lady Bulldogs get it to the center of the field. Now trailing the play from the sideline. They have a chance here. Down the side goes Weston Henderson. Henderson looks for the centering pass. Gets it near Alanis. Alanis nearly taken down. Spins away, and now Granum takes it away for the Lady Hawks. Granum using the speed. Makes it past one defender. Makes it past another defender. Granum has her sister in the middle of the field. Looks to center it. Got it there. Ball rolls out, and Gonzalez comes out to snare it. It went from defense to offense in a hurry that time for the Harlingen Lady Hawks. South ball knocked out of bounds. It'll be McHi ball. 1-1 game. Ball deflected back. Harlingen South will be given possession of the ball. Throw incoming on their side of the midfield area. Thrown too far. Defense there easily for McHi. Clears it back to the midfield area. Nothing doing for the Lady Hawks. Quickly, the Lady Bulldogs get back, but they will not set up the offense. They'll allow the players to get in position. Looking for the sideline pass. Defense was there. Now a quick throw in by the Lady Bulldogs. Chance here from the left side. Good defensive recovery. Now back outside it goes to Alanis. Alanis with a centering pass, but no one there. Lady Bulldogs back with the ball on the attack. Pushing the issue. Down in the middle of the field again. Defense there for the Lady Hawks to recover. Outside, Jacqueline Lemus. Lemus hounded by a couple of defenders. Tries to center it. Does get it to the middle of the field. But good defense played by the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. 34 minutes, 7 seconds left here in the second half of play. Game tied. Weston Henderson for the Lady Bulldogs to the far side of the field. Ball kicked out of bounds, and a throw-in coming up for the Lady Bulldogs. They'll quickly get it in, and it's ricocheted back out of bounds by the defense of the Lady Hawks. Back on the offensive end. Centering shot off the goal, through the goal crease. Out of bounds that goes. Corner kick coming up for the Lady Bulldogs. Chance to regain the lead. They led 1-0 in the first half. On the corner kick. Again, the wind will aid this ball. It'll curl it naturally back towards the face of the goal of the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. Substitution checks in the game for the Lady Hawks. Here comes Stephanie Torres. Torres, a junior midfielder, will check into the game. Lady Hawks will bunch it up in front of the net. Lady Bulldogs with the corner kick coming up. 33 minutes, 14 seconds left here in the half. From the corner kick, Lady Bulldogs put it into play. Across the goal. Out of bounds it goes. Touched last by the Lady Bulldogs. And the Lady Hawks will get it. So missed opportunity on the corner kick. .32:46 left here in this regulation of this regional quarterfinal at the Class 6 level on the girls' side here in the state of Texas. Lady Bulldogs space the field to the left side with the touch. Victoria Sola passed it, got it back, a lot of contact as the ball goes out of bounds. Throw in coming up for the Lady Bulldogs, and they've been quick to put this into play. Zoe Flores throws it up high, right into the teeth of the defense. Ricocheted back out by the Lady Hawks. Kept on play by Alanis. Her shot sails wide right. Out of bounds with 32 minutes and 6 seconds left here in the second half. Lady Hawks will put this one into play. Off the foot of Zoe Flores for the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Hawks now clear it across the midfield stripe. Bulldogs have to get back defensively. Riley Flores has to be careful back there. Her pass over to Emily Gerwitz. Gerwitz to the right sideline, out of bounds it goes, in the direction of Melanie Saldana, who has the only goal of the game for the Lady Bulldogs. But that went past her, out of bounds it goes. Lady Hawks to throw it in. 31 minutes, 22 seconds left here in this second half of play. Will this go to overtime? Will someone get a glorious second half goal and send her team into the regional semifinals? Last year's game decided in the final few minutes. It was 0-0 until a goal was scored by the Lady Bulldogs. Each team was possession here. Now ball rolls back to Lexi Gonzalez. Goalkeeper with a high kick, winded her back, sails that one across the midfield stripe. Lady Bulldogs now will try to set the offense up. Pass behind. Saldana goes out of bounds. Lady Hawks with a quick throw in to the sideline. Granum back there, but three defenders waiting. Tries to center it, nothing doing. Easily defended by the Lady Bulldogs. Ball goes out of bounds. Granum was back there. There were three defenders behind her and one shadowing to her side. Now the numbers even a bit, but still the Lady Bulldog defense is back in position. Ball maintained for a moment by the Lady Hawks. They'll keep control of the ball. Granum races in the middle of the field, nearly tripped up. Good tackle that time and a clean steal, but then a whistle blows. It's going to give Granum an opportunity on a free kick. And that goes back to where she was nearly tripped up. So again, that whistle occurred after she had cleared that defender. And now the free kick coming up for the Lady Hawks. It's Corinne Reiniger. Reiniger will put it into play. Soft kick into the teeth of the defense. Kept in by the Lady Hawks. That's deflected. Easily retrieved by Gonzalez at goal. 29:16 to go. Gonzalez with a hefty boot. Puts it across the midfield area. It bounds away. Nothing doing for the Lady Bulldogs of McHi. Lady Hawks will have it. Harlingen South will throw this ball in. 28:57 left here. In regulation time, 1-1 game. Lady Bulldogs play it to the middle of the field. Deflected. Near Sophia Soto. Gives it up. Granum tries to take it away. Good job by Alanis. Alanis back with a pass to the middle of the field. Now a centering pass. No shot yet. Lady Bulldogs couldn't get a shot attempt off that. Work it back. This time it's Zoe Flores. Flores from the center. This puts a shot right on goal and a save made. Flores, the junior midfielder, had a good look. Ball snared out of the air by the Lady Hawks. Now the ball bounds away and out of bounds it goes. It'll be Harlingen South ball with 28 minutes left here in the second half. Lady Hawks will throw it in. That one's deflected out of bounds. Harlingen South ball again. Looking down the sideline, nothing there. Now Granum with a nice deflection in the direction of Torres. Torres back looking for Granum on a center, but nothing doing. Gonzalez able to get there. Opportunity knocked for a moment for the Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks back defensively now. Here come the offense of the McHi Lady Bulldogs. Henderson. Henderson tries to center that. Nothing doing. Granum has it for the Lady Hawks. Taken away for a moment. Lady Bulldogs do take it away. Now have it in the middle of the field. Leave it back outside for Flores. Tries a shot. Goes wide. Stops play with 27 minutes left here in the second half. you're just joining us, it was a goal by Melanie Saldana for the Lady Bulldogs of McHi to put them up 1-0. Mallory Granum tied the game up for Harlingen South. That was all in the first half. We're in the second half now. Lady Bulldogs center it near the goal. Sliding save that time. Adia Hurtado, the goalkeeper, the senior, for the Lady Hawks. 26 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the second half. McHi on the road trying to knock off the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Ball to the center of the field. There's Victoria Sola. That one goes out of bounds. Substitution checks in now for Harlingen South as they'll enter Olivia Oliveras into the game. Oliveras has it taken away by Flores. Flores with a pass to Alanis. Alanis defended, gets past one defender there. Looks for a shot, ricochets off of Corinne Reiniger. Ball back outside for the Lady Bulldogs. Western Henderson. Henderson with a far pass to the right side. Soto tries to look to center the ball. Defense right there for the Lady Hawks. They'll take it away, try to turn it into instant offense. Ball in the middle of the field. Here comes Granum. Beats the defender. Gets to the left side. Granum down the left side for the Lady Hawks. Tries to get to the corner. Granum leaves a soft shot forward, and Gonzalez is there. Nobody there to help Granum as she was using her speed for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Under 25 minutes left here in this game. Good crowd on hand for Harlingen South here below us. McHi crowd over on the far side of the field. Lady Bulldogs back on the attack. There's a whistle. As Weston Henderson got sent to the ground. And she'll have an opportunity here, her team, for a free kick right from the middle of the field. And then win their back. And Flores will be the one that puts us into play. Official called time for just a moment. Now Flores is ready. They did stop the clock. And now Flores walks away. And that means Jacqueline Lemus will now put a toe on this ball for the Lady Bulldogs. Looking for the lead. A shot towards the goal. Saved easily that time by Hurtado. 24 minutes left here in this second half. Regulation play. Lady Bulldogs with the ball. Out of bounds it goes. Touched last by the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. It's McHi ball. They'll throw this one in. Zoe Flores takes her time for McAllen. High throw. Lots of defense there for the Lady Hawks. Exchanged by either team in the middle of the field. Now the ball belongs to the McHi Lady Bulldogs from the right side. Again, the defense is there. Nicely spaced for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. No opportunity exists on this trip down thus far for the Lady Bulldogs. That one goes out of bounds. Throw in coming up now for for McHi. We've seen scoring opportunities from the throw-in spot in the first half for Harlingen South from right here. This time, Emily Gerwitz will throw it in. High throw, lots of defense there for Harlingen South. Gerwitz gets it back, puts a toe on that, looks to center again. Got it in the direction of Alanis. Alanis passes to Flores. Nice deflection on that shot attempt. Flores tracks it down. Good defensive recovery. Oliveras there to kick that out of bounds off of Harlingen South. 22 minutes left here. Quick throw in. Lady Bulldogs trying to set up a shot on goal. Alanis with a touch to the right side. That shot sails into the goal for the McHi Lady Bulldogs. 22 minutes, 15 seconds left here in this second half, and the Lady Bulldogs with the goal take the lead. Off of Harlingen South. 22 minutes left here. Quick throw in. Lady Bulldogs trying to set up a shot on goal.
Show you the goal.
With a touch to the right side.
There
That
it
shot
is.
sails into the goal for the McHi Lady Bulldogs. That makes it a 2-1 game. One nothing game. Lady Bulldogs with the goal. And now the 2-1 lead. Lady Hawks, a lot of contact. Granham trying to push through the defense. Nice job keeping hold of the ball. Now Granham to the right side. Gets knocked to the ground. Free kick coming up. They want the penalty kick. I don't think they're going to get that. Lady Hawk fans making some noise, very vocal. They want the penalty kick on that. Throw in by the Lady Hawks. Near the goal, Gonzalez is there to get it. Now more contact. Draws the attention of the Lady Hawk fans. Off of Harlingen South. Lady Hawks, nice job recovering there. Inbound play for the Lady Hawks with 19 minutes left here in this game. Lady Bulldogs will now work the ball to the right side. Henderson. Henderson leaves it far side. For McHi. Ball deflected, nearly taken away by the Lady Hawks. Still loose. Now Granham knocked to the ground. It'll be Harlingen South ball. 18 minutes, 59 seconds left here in the second half. McHi on top, 2-1. Lady Bulldogs with the lead and the ball now. Lady Hawks take it away. They're going to have to generate something. Down 2-1. Ball downfield. 3 defenders back for the Lady Bulldogs. Under 18 minutes left here in this game. McHi with the 2-1 lead. Harlingen South Pushed the ball down the sideline, easily recovered that time. Victoria Sola uncontested. Passed it to Weston Henderson. Henderson has it taken away. Harlingen South looking again to set the offense up. From the right side for the Lady Hawks. Ball deflected out of bounds. Lady Hawks have it on the offensive end. Clarissa Gonzalez will throw it in. Easy pass to the right side. Looking to center the ball. Deflected by the defense. Kept in by the Lady Hawks and now cleared by the Lady Bulldogs. Joanne Saldana had it for a moment. Lost it out of bounds. McHi takes over. 17:09 left here in this second half. Lady Bulldogs taking their time as a substitute comes across the field. She'll check in. Throw in coming up for the Lady Hawks to defend. They'll do so for a moment, but the Lady Bulldogs able to retain possession. Up 1-0. And then we were tied at 1 apiece. And now a 2-1 game with the Lady Bulldogs on top. Lady Bulldogs continue to apply pressure. Lady Hawks have it for a moment to the middle of the field. Looking for the left sideline, trying to get to the side. They do. No numbers back there for the Lady Hawks yet again. As 4 defenders, make it 5 defenders were back there, and only 1 on the offensive end for the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Under 16 minutes to go here in this second half. Lady Hawks trying to even this game. Nothing doing yet as the Lady Bulldogs take it away. Alanis with a pass to the right side. Good spacing now to the center of the field, but it's taken away by the Lady Hawks. Lady Hawks have it on the right sideline. Could have pushed the issue, decided not to, and it's taken away by the Lady Bulldogs. Lady Hawks get it right back in the middle. That pass deflected. Good defense by Jacqueline Lemus. Lemus with a pass, looking to the right side. Goalie comes out, easily snares that. Hurtado takes it away for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. Near the 16-minute mark here. That one deflected out of bounds. Lady Bulldogs will have it quickly. A throw in. Headed out by the defense of the Lady Hawks. That deflects off a Lady Bulldog. Harlingen South will have it. Into traffic. Picked up there by Granum. Granum has it taken away, and here comes Henderson. Henderson to the left side. Granum there defensively takes it away. Beats Henderson on the dribble. Has it on the sideline. Beats another defender. Looking to move the ball forward. Pass to the right side. There's Saldana, and then the ball goes out of bounds. Meanwhile, Caroline Granum had fallen on the ground and wasn't able to get back up. They'll attend to her. While they do so, we'll take a quick break. High school soccer continues on RioSportsLive.com. 2-1 game. They continue to attend to the Harlingen South player. In this case, Caroline Granum appears to be okay. They're just stretching her out. We'll be right back. The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with a taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today.
For the hottest deals, go to Mi Casa Furniture.
Save at Mi Casa Furniture. 7533 Boca Chica, Brownsville.
Back here, they're now assisting Carolyn Granham off the field, so hopefully she'll be okay for the Harlingen South Lady Hawks. They find themselves trailing with 14:08 left here in this second half to the Lady Bulldogs. We were 1-0 with McHi on top when Harlingen South in the first half. Our only goal thus far was scored by Melanie Saldana. Granham with a chance to tie it up for the Lady Hawks. Makes the play. The penalty kick. And it's in the net. Tied us up at 1 Ties the game at 1 apiece on a goal for the Lady Hawks. McHi here in the second half. Harlingen South. 22 minutes left here. Quick throw in. Deflection. Lady Bulldogs trying to set up a shot on goal. Alanis with a touch to the right side. That shot sails into the goal for the McHi Lady Bulldogs. It stands in this 2-1 game. Harlingen South ball on the offensive end. Clock running with 13:34 left. They'll throw this one in front of the goal. Looking to center it. Couldn't get a shot off. Lady Bulldogs will clear that. Use the wind at their advantage. Put this ball downfield. Now they can get to this ball quick. Goalie comes out, makes a nice save. And she stayed back. Ida Hurtado would have had 2 defenders bearing down on her with a shot attempt. 13 minutes left here in this second half. McHi with the lead in the ball. Now to the right side. Shot right on goal. Nice save by Ada Hurtado. Corner kick coming up for the Lady Bulldogs of McHi. 12:39 to go. And that was Chloe Falick, a freshman, who earlier had scored the go-ahead goal. She had a chance there to put them up 3-1. Corner kick for the Lady Bulldogs. With a quick touch. They'll now look to center this ball. Nothing doing. Defense there to play it nicely for the Lady Hawks. From the sideline, the Lady Bulldogs have that one deflected out of bounds. Clock goes under 12 minutes here in this second half. Somebody trying to punch their ticket to play at the Blossom Athletic Center in San Antonio next week in the regional semifinals. The winner of this quarterfinal game will be there. We have other quarterfinal action on the girls' side down here in this region that will also send a team from this area to the Blossom Activity Center, meaning that both girls' semifinal games will have a team from the RGV. Good centering pass. Nice defense played by the Lady Hawks. Same situation on the boys' side, my friends, at the Class 6 level, meaning that all 4 games at the Blossom Activity Center next Friday will have a team from the Rio Grande Valley in the games. There's no assurance that they'll have a team in the championship game. However, at the Class 6 level, all 4 games will have one team from the RGV. Same situation is shaping out on the boys' side in Class 5. Class 4, their regional semifinals will be at McAllen. And they have an assurance of a team in the regional semifinals and potentially both games with a representative from the RGV playing here in the Valley next Friday. 10:21 left here in this one. This is Class 6 regional quarterfinals. Harlingen South with the ball, taking their time to put this into play. The official waits for a substitution to check in for the Lady Bulldogs. Ball in motion. Stays in bounds on the sideline. Lady Hawks take it away. Will need some kind of break as the defense gets back for the Lady Bulldogs to protect this 2-1 lead. 9:40 left in the second half. 2-1 game. Lady Bulldogs can now space the field. Anna Kelly leaves it back in the direction of Riley Flores. A lot of contact there. No whistle blown. Lady Bulldogs maintain control of the ball. Now the official calls time as they'll attend to the Harlingen South player. While they do that, we'll take a quick break. This is high school soccer coming your way on RealSportsLive.com.
Well, welcome to my model home. As you guys can see, this is a 4,285 square feet home. As we tour the home, I want you to focus on two things: quality and detail. Don't worry guys, each one of my houses has this.
Back here, Lady Hawks player shaken up a bit, but she appears to be okay. Clock stops with 9:07 left here in the second half. We thank you again for watching here on RealSportsLive.com. McHi led 1-0. Harlingen South tied it up. They were tied at 1 at halftime. In the second half, a goal by Chloe Falk has the Lady Bulldogs on top, and that right now is the difference maker. Lady Hawks had an opportunity earlier here in this second half to tie this thing up. They're going to have to get another push into the teeth of this defense. Lady Hawks with a chance. Work the ball down the middle, but then it's taken away. Nice recovery that time by the defense of the Lady Bulldogs, who have plenty of players back. Okay. $7:50 left here in the game. Lady Hawks now trying to get it out of the defensive end. Good pressure by the Lady Bulldogs with the 1-goal lead. Now the Lady Bulldogs will throw it in. Here in the second half, the winner goes on to the regional semifinals at the Blossom Activity Center in San Antonio on Friday. That one taken away by the Lady Hawks. Ball goes out of bounds. Nearing the 7-minute mark. Lady Hawks back with the ball. Taken away by the Lady Bulldogs again. Each team with an exchange. Lady Bulldogs work it further down the side of the field. Follick looks to get to the corner. Ball goes out of bounds. Harlingen South will get it on the goal kick. 6:30 left here in this second half. Pass forward for Harlingen South, taken away by the Lady Bulldogs of McHi. That one's stolen. Lady Hawks with it. Good defense that time by Follick. Slowed the approach by Stephanie Torres. Now the defense again comes into play. Here comes Granum. Granum for Harlingen South has it taken away. Good defense that time by Giselle Soto. Lady Hawks now just push it down the sideline. Under 6 minutes to go. Harlingen South will substitute in. Sarah Perez, the junior midfielder, checks into this game. This is a rematch of last year's quarterfinal game. It was decided by a goal. And now as Perez comes into the game, rotates back to the field, Mallory Granum will now move forward on the offensive end for Harlingen South. Meanwhile, the Lady Bulldogs have the ball. Middle of the field, looking for a shot towards the goal. Nice diving save made by Ida Hurtado. Hurtado had to make that save to keep her team in the game. 5 minutes left here in the second half. Good pass this time in the direction of Soto. Soto had it taken away. Lady Hawks push it down the right sideline. Looking to get it to Granum. Bulldogs recover. Have the ball on the side. Soto pushes it across the midfield area. Now they'll lead it for Henderson. Henderson has it out of bounds. She knew she had some numbers right there. Ball got out of bounds. 4:30 left here in the second half. Henderson now with a pass as the Lady Bulldogs take it away again. Flores has it. They harass her defensively. She gives it up to Soto. Now the Lady Bulldogs will just push it down to the corner. That's going to roll out of bounds. Wind aided, it goes out. Harlingen South will have it on the goal kick with 4:10 left here in this second half. Lady Hawks quickly try to get it on play. Drift this one up high into the air. Lots of defense back there. Now Granum with a great play. Has some numbers. Ahead of the back, near the goal. Makes a spinning move. Can't get a shot away as 4 defenders were back there. Give big time credit to Hannah Kelly. Ball still alive. Lady Hawks try to center this one towards the goal. Deflected out. On the rebound, ball loose. No one there for the Lady Hawks. 3:37 to go, and the Lady Bulldogs will clear it. Opportunity knocked that time. Had them on their feet on the Harlingen South side. But again, you go back to Hannah Kelly and the defense she played on Granum. Didn't give up. Otherwise, Granum would have had an opportunity walking in on the goal to try to tie the game. 3 minutes left. Lady Bulldogs with a 2-1 lead. Can the Lady Hawks get one more push up field? Lady Bulldogs would like to tack on an insurance goal here late in this game. Ball up in the middle of the field. Goes far side. Lady Hawks can't control it. It goes out of bounds. 2:45 left here in this second half. Not much time left here in this one. Taking their time are the Lady Bulldogs to put this in play. Again, the wind will help them if they can get this near the goal. Easily deflected out for the Lady Hawks. Here comes Granum. Granum beats a defender down the left-hand side. 2 more defenders back there. Pushes it a little too far, taken away by the defense. Back come the Lady Bulldogs. This one taken away by the Lady Hawks. Granum leaves it back at the midfield area. They'll just push it across to the defense. Back there is Kelly. for the Lady Bulldogs. Under 2 minutes to go. Lady Hawks have it. They can try to send it to Grantham. They get it. Grantham has it right to the goal. Shot to the left corner, and it's deflected off the goalpost. Minute 45 to go. A near tying goal that time by Grantham off the goalpost. Minute 37 left here in this game. Lady Bulldogs will put it into play. They're up 2-1. Do the Lady Hawks have one more chance here in this game? Defense gets the ball back and kicks it out of bounds. Back in the hands of the Lady Bulldogs. Minute 14 left. Substitution in the game for the Lady Bulldogs. They'll now look to throw the ball in. Played by the Lady Hawks. They're going to need one more breakout. Goalie stays in goal. Under a minute left here in this game for the Lady Hawks. That one goes out of bounds. Lady Hawks will put it into play. Goalie remains in the crease for the Lady Hawks. Lady Bulldogs try to center that ball. 38 seconds left here in the game, in the season. No whistle on that exchange. Now there is. They're going to have to get the ball back in a hurry, and no one's in a hurry to get that ball for the Lady Hawks. 24 seconds left. Lady Hawks put it in play. 20 seconds left. Will look for a shot on goal. 15 seconds to go. Grantham has it on the right side, deflected out of bounds. 10 seconds left here in this game. In regulation, Grantham throws it near the goal, deflected by the defense. 2 seconds, 1 second on the clock, and that's it. The Lady Bulldogs of McHi advance with a quarterfinal victory over the Lady Hawks of Harlingen South. Final score 2-1. The Lady Bulldogs are moving on to the regional semifinals yet again. Game-winning goal by Chloe Follick as the Lady Bulldogs secure the victory 2-1. Let's go back and take a look at the scoring here in this game. It was a 1-0 game. McHi was leading. Harlingen South had a penalty kick. Our only goal thus far was scored by Melanie Saldana. Grantham with a chance to tie it up for the Lady Hawks. Makes the play. And it's in the net. Ties the game at 1 apiece on a goal for the Lady Hawks. That tied us at 1 apiece. Second half, here's your game winner. The two teams congratulate you. We'll take a quick break. Back after this. The Harlingen Downtown District has a bit of everything, my friends, and here's an invitation for you to visit and experience a friendly environment with the taste of local business and a variety of shopping, dining, and entertainment throughout the year. Vintage shops loaded with collectibles from the past, dining that caters to all, boutiques, quilting, salons, live entertainment, and don't forget about market days on the first Saturday of each month on Jackson Street and Art Night the last Friday of the month. It's the Harlingen Downtown District, and the invitation is for you. Shop Downtown Harlingen today. Off of Harlingen South. 22 minutes left here. Quick throw in. Lady Bulldogs trying to set up a shot on goal. Alanis with a touch to the right side. That shot sails into the goal for the McHi Lady Bulldogs. Game-winning goal by McHi wins this one 2-1. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast here on RealSportsLive.com. Reminding you can go back and watch the replay. And also reminding you that we will be continuing on with soccer coverage with semifinal action on the regional side. Watch the website, watch our social media as we will bring you coverage and a schedule of games coming up. For my wife, Dahlia, who did another great job at the camera, I'm Joe Bowling. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Brought out a little wrinkle with the replays. We're getting that ironed out. We'll have that in a better mode as we move forward. Final score again. McHi wins this one 2-1. Until next time. Good night, everybody.